guys, we have got to talk about the fact that Catherine got married, okay? She was sharing all of these moments on social media, and we know what Austin has been thinking as he's been sharing his thoughts on stream, but I feel like some of the things that Catherine was posting were pretty revealing, at least about her and Austin's history. Maybe not, but it kind of felt that way. I just felt like she was really excited about getting married, like it was the first time. But we're gonna get into everything that she had to say and how the internet seems to be reacting to everything. Catherine officially tied the knot with Igor last weekend, and not only is the internet talking about it, but Catherine herself has been opening up in such an emotional and raw way that it honestly has people realizing that this really might be her first real marriage. We have to talk about what's been going on and like what's been getting posted, because it really just feels like such a big moment for Catherine with everything that she has been posting. And some of this stuff really has people side-eyeing her past with Austin McBroom and wondering if any of that was even legit. So just days ago, Catherine shared videos of her trying on her wedding dress. And let me just say, she was emotional, like truly crying in disbelief that this was even happening to her.
In the mail is my wedding dress. Hard, maybe the card first. Guys, this is so... I love it so much. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Let's open this. I'm definitely crying for joy and gratitude, but it's just so crazy. Like, I never thought in a million years that I would be walking down the aisle to like such a perfect, incredible person. Like,
you could feel how overwhelmed she was, not in a bad way, but just like she couldn't believe that this was her life and that this was happening. She literally said like she never thought that this would happen, and that right there, it just had me thinking a bunch of different thoughts, you know, because if you've been following Catherine for any amount of time, especially back in the Ace Family days, then you know like she was supposed to have already been married before, you know? They always said that they were married, but here's the thing. No documents ever came out confirming it, no marriage certificate, no divorce papers. They talked about it like it happened, even claimed that they got married in private. But then over the years, we kept hearing about how they were planning a real wedding and, you know, then it would be crickets. It just never happened. I mean, literally, Austin was getting hit with tons of cheating allegations, and then bam, one day they posted a video titled, "We Got Married, the Truth." This was like the only video that we have proof of that they were ever allegedly married. In the video, they announced that they were gonna have a pop-up, they were gonna go on tour, they were revamping their website, they were gonna come out with new merch. And then finally, they later dropped that they are married, and they said that they have been married for 2 years. They just randomly decided to say this after one of the biggest cheating scandals that had come out. Like, Austin had been hit with some nasty cheating allegations. Him and his dad were getting called out for doing some nasty-ish together. And then suddenly they want to say that they're married.
Clear your seatbelts.
Okay, so one thing I do want to say is we never said we weren't married. We just didn't say that we were married.
Correct. Okay, hold on.
Okay, you know that saying?
Hold up. Let's first start off by saying that we have been wanting to share this with you guys for so long.
Yeah, for a long time.
We didn't know how to. And we feel like, again, timing is everything. We're very cautious of what we share with you all for many reasons.
Yeah. A lot of times it's to protect ourselves and our family.
Yes. And we just don't know how you guys, people are going to take certain things.
Mm-hmm. Some people don't understand things, and that's okay to not understand it. It's just hard when there's like millions of opinions, and it's hard to like make everyone kind of get it. Mm-hmm. But I will say that although we did get married, and I do want to say it, that our parents were not there.
2 years ago, by the way.
Yeah, our family was not there. Like, it was really like just us, like a personal, private experience. We did it in our backyard. I did it with flip-flops and a t-shirt, and it was just like
flip-flops too, I think.
Yeah, we were wearing the same flip-flops. And it was
a very special moment for us at that time.
Yeah.
For many reasons, and we didn't feel the need to have to go to Vegas or have a wedding that day, because the way we do things, the way I like to do things, is very big, and we weren't necessarily ready to have a massive wedding. The ceremony. Yeah. Just because we had so much going on at that time. And
it was kind of hard to explain to you guys, like, hey guys, we're getting married, and then not show that, because the whole purpose of it was to do it and do it in private and not do this big thing.
I don't know if they thought that this was going to make people believe that he wasn't cheating, because I feel like that was something that the two of them did all the time, was try to make sure that people did not think that Austin was cheating on her when he was, because, you know, since then, Austin has admitted to it, Catherine has talked about it, she's exposed him. But I feel like this was just something that they did so people didn't think that they were actually true. In the video, they said that they didn't really tell their family, and some of the family was upset because they didn't tell them that they were getting married, but they just decided to do this.
And I feel bad, but like, I didn't even tell, like, we didn't really tell our family. Like, I told my dad, I called him on the phone, I was like, hey, like, we're getting married like this week. And you know, some of them were upset. They were like, oh, like, I at least want to be there, but we didn't want people to be there because we didn't want to make it almost like
a big
real.
Deal.
We didn't want to make it like a big deal.
Yes.
Because we want our ceremony to be the big deal.
Yes.
But the date that we got married, our matrimony, is like just so special to us. Like, that's just our moment. And I know a lot of you guys have experienced that yourselves. I know a lot of you guys can relate, and that's awesome. So thank you for that.
But I think the most important part here is what you said, is that at the time, for us, it was important, but to share with everyone else wasn't that important, because we wanted to make the ceremony
a big deal.
A big deal.
Like, I didn't have a dress. I didn't have my dad walk me down the aisle.
Yes.
We didn't have music. We didn't have flowers.
So
we didn't
it
have
counts.
Our family.
But it doesn't count. Like,
yeah.
It counts for us and how we feel, but to the public, to you guys, it doesn't necessarily count, because we want it to be special.
And then after this, like I said, for years, they were talking about having this big live streamed wedding where maybe their fans could attend, but it never actually happened. And then one day they said that they were separating, and that was that. And now Catherine has gotten married, and people think that it's for real this time, with just how she was talking about it, how she was posting about it. Everything about this wedding just screamed like she never really was married to Austin. I mean, I know they never really had a wedding, but the way that she was just talking about how she found the man that she wanted to be with, and like the kind of guy he is, it just felt like she was low-key saying she was never married to Austin. Like, this was the first time, and, you know, someone was really committing to her. It just made it feel like whatever went on with her and Austin, it just felt even faker than it felt back then, which makes people really happy for Catherine today. There were those that were saying that they were seeing clips of just Catherine talking at the wedding, going around, and not really hearing much from Igor, but people also defended that he isn't online as much as her, and obviously Catherine, being an internet personality, is going to share more of herself on this day. And I don't know, the whole vibe of the wedding, whether you like her or not, I feel like people were just overall happy to see her be happy, and happy without Austin, because they were just living in this fake pretend bubble for so long. She shared on Snapchat, "I feel complete. It was better than I could have ever imagined," when she was talking about getting married. And Igor said, "Today I stand as a married man, blessed with the most incredible woman in the universe. What more could I ask for? I surrender, I trust, and I follow my heart." He also said, "I'm the luckiest man in the universe," and said, "Seeing you walk into the church was the most incredible moment of my life. I will cherish that memory forever. I love you more than anything in this life." Now, as we know, Austin was invited and then uninvited to the wedding after some comments that he made online. His brother Landon also addressed this, saying that since Austin wasn't going to be there, of course him and his girlfriend were going to be there, and he ended up having a birthday dinner on the same night as Catherine's wedding. Now, following Austin saying he was uninvited to the wedding, though, he later got on stream to say that he just didn't think it was best, and he didn't want to take away from their day in any way. Like, okay, you want it uninvited. Like, let's not rewrite the story here.
Going to the wedding, I think I've already addressed this before. I'm not going to the wedding. I think it's important for Catherine and Igor to have their moment. I would hate to take anything away from them, but like I told you guys, as long as my kids are there,
I think that's what's most important. I'll be here doing my thing, and I'll be supporting from a distance. They have my support, and I'm very happy for them. And it's funny because I always get people saying like, he's crashing out or he's sad because his ex is getting married, because his ex-wife is getting married. Guys, I'm not. Guys, it's been basically 2 years. It's been a little over 2 years, guys, that there's been change. And I've always wanted what's best for her. And I've always told you guys that as long as the mother of my kids are happy. Wait.
Like, sure, Austin, sure. As if he didn't try to discredit their whole entire marriage in a previous video, saying like they had to get married quickly because he's not from the US. Literally just such a mess. But overall, the internet was extremely happy to just see Catherine happy on this big day and have the moment that she's always dreamed of, because she did write in her book that she was sad that her and Austin never had her dream wedding with family and friends and dress and vows. So that was what went down during Catherine's wedding weekend. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.